We're going straight up to here and let's move on. We know what we're doing. Whoa! Here's all my notes. Why don't I have my iPad like I usually supposed to do when I do these things? Anyway, here's my notes. Here's it going down. Here's it going up. So like a couple seconds, seeing off, mail, da da da, going down. Just gonna go here, here. Why is it? Jason. Yep, it's still working. I'm just being an idiot. Which one is it? It's this one! Yay! Okay, here it is. This one. Da 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 da. Here are the guesses. Okay. We got that. Good. Yeah. I'm not gonna go back. It's just something I do so that like you can see the notes, even though this is technically that little clip is gonna be for tomorrow. It's gonna be for the day after this gets aired on YouTube, which is not tomorrow. I keep realizing when like it's not tomorrow. It's 2 days from tomorrow. So it's gonna be a huge gap, and that's gonna be funny. Yeah, it's 5. I'm gonna say review, so it's just 2. It's waffle time. What time is it? It's waffle time. I know, it's not that one. It's muffin. Not that one. Okay, so I love that sort of thing where it's like, it's like what? I am confused. But I'm gonna do that one generally first. And I'm gonna put it onto here. Right, just go on these two. Together. We're on this together. This is cringy and memey and terrible. And the reason why I'm doing 3 instead of 4 is because we've got a comment and I've remembered it. Because I looked at my comments out. I'm just like, oh yeah, I need to make a video of this because I want to talk about it. I'll say. Also, I put like fair point, but the one thing that I find is interesting, it sounds like boring. I'm like, okay, that's a fair point. You find like my content boring, like that's a valid thing because like that's an emotional reaction. It's like I'm not gonna like say otherwise. Like if you find a movie boring or this boring, it's like yeah, sure, that's what you think. Don't know how it affects me. Like if you don't like it, suggestion, don't watch it. I know that's very novel, but you know, like it's not. It's same thing with weird because my content is weird. I'm like, yeah, that's my branding. Weird. Same with like I'm doing another Mars thing, and I'm like, this is gonna be weird and stupid and. But you know, that's my general content. Just weird. Also, I fixed the hair thing because I don't have a comb. I'm like, oh yeah, that'll probably help. So I've got that on the way. Yeah, it's like this small bit of hair. Right here. Doesn't. So I'm going. So my mom's like getting me a comb. Also, I'm being legendary. I'm pretty sure she's also going to use it to be. Oh, I don't think she needs it, but it's one of those things like neither of us have one. I was like, that would be useful to have one. I think. Because all I have is my fingernails. Doesn't. Oh, here's back. Okay, two things that should be.
Dad, something happened to Grandma. Something happened to Grandma? Yeah. What happened? She fell. She fell? Yeah, and she's hurt. She's hurt? How did she fall? I pushed her. Because I don't give a shit. How do you look at yourself in the mirror in the morning? Like this? Dad, something happened to Grandma. Something happened to Grandma? Yeah. What happened? She fell. She fell? Yeah. Dad, something happened to Grandma.
Okay, then I'm going to copy and paste the Mars Singer thing while taking rid of this thing here. I also realised a lot of my days is first thing, first. It'd be so weird. Okay, so let's get this. Okay, then let's take this and take this to take two. Okay. Actually, no, I hate that because it has all the search thing. It was like highlighted. I'm like, no. Somehow fire. It's like. So I'm gonna do this because I don't want to like be like. I'm just gonna change it. Copy it and then remove it. Yeah, just got to change it. I'm not gonna ask for you to change it. My pen just fell off the table. That was weird. I'm not even denying it. It's just weird. It's like, it's like, okay, that happened. I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna say anything about it. Like, okay then. It's one thing that I'm actually going up and down against, being like, should I do it beforehand? Should I do this? And then I realized it probably is better to do it beforehand, because the reason why I'm doing it afterwards is like, oh yeah, then I can catch up. But then the Mars singer for that could get absolutely demolished. So that's 20, 19. And if I find something to replace it, meaning it will be one more day, I can do what I've done today and just push it off by a day. Would it be that? I don't know. Let me just double check something. Reviews. Okay, so the minimum is there's 2 MAs, which is both Disney Plus, which I highly doubt I'm going to replace it, so that's most likely gone, and the BBC is most likely gone. So I'm going to keep it there because I'm stupid. I'm going to keep it there because I am stupid. I already have like 2 days where I'm watching 2 things anyway, so I'm like, So the Mars singer code out to 2 days, which would be 20. Including that, this would be the second thing, would be 17, 18, 19, 20. So yeah, it is 20. And realistically, will be 20. Which would be so weird, because not only will I move one of the thing on the 20th be NNA for a period of time, and then just jump to Mars singer and be like, There's also a jump today, that I just realised, without me noticing. And based on the things I've done, I realised I go up because that is easier. Ah. I do believe it. I hate this, but sure what? I'm going to be a bit distracted. For some reason, it was still playing, which is stupid. Chocolate is blue bears is the best life of a show. Joe, I realized I could have just copied and pasted what's the thing below them are. So that could have been easier. Yay. Because I'm just doing the same copying and pasting, cutting and pasting. And then I realized, oh, I'm just moving it up. So I can only have to do it like once. Actually, no, it only worked for like the last one. Actually, no, I could, but it would just need to be one odd one. I am confused. What? I made an error. Okay, I need to fix this. I need to go back down. I'm gonna try my new method. Okay, so 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2. So I'm gonna try. Okay, I'm gonna try that off stream because I need to do stuff. I actually need to do my stuff. And then okay. Okay, I need to fix that. I need to figure out that of it. Anyway. That means I do have something to watch, which is basically the first two sing-offs, and then for a reveal from Last Christmas. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, another one of me doing a guess. X Factor, 2 boxes, national champion driver. 3 children is the one that's like, ooh, because there's like 3 koalas and a smaller. I think is Neo. Leo Razor, because that sounds right. Again, I don't know. I'm not good at this. I'm usually bad, but again, like someone said, this is weird because this is where this was done ages ago before like the I'm a Celebrity that has just passed. This, but again, I just do this because me. I don't know, just for the memes. I mean, I'm going to finish it tonight because I've also got Beast Games, which is, yay, finishing that. Oh, they're about to take it off. They're about to reveal. Who is it? Vernon Key. Okay, I need to go back. Yeah, wait a minute. So yeah, I got all of these wrong. So yeah, I am definitely going to do. I am going to make this, and I'm actually going to do this in this post because you know what? Why not? And it's fun because all of this is going to go. So I'm going to do this because this is fun and stupid. I don't know why sometimes I do this, and you're going to watch with me. I am literally bringing you along with me. Actually, I might not. I'd say that while I'm doing it anyway. View channel. Post over there. I'm going to copy Can I put a label? No. Because this is gonna change and cut. It's all gone. So, hey, what the beef are you doing? Thank you. I was like, what is going on? I think it's just loading. Okay, now it's just loading and I've overdone it. Whoopsie! So yeah, that's my thing. Alright, yeah. Okay, let me just paste it one more time so I can just get rid of this. And then leave it. But yeah, I didn't know. That's interesting. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed and good night. Also, I'm not going to do a big one because I realized that was stupid. So, it's not that I'm a celebrity, it's the Christmas special because I am cursed and really bad at timings and do this all the time. Not to mention like the two series that I was Christmas and I watched in Christmas but then reviewed in January. That was insane. I didn't watch it during Christmas technically. It's like, it technically is the right time of year. But I also forgot that time moves forward. I was on holiday. It was like, why is it not pacing? Paste, please. Paste, please. Can you please paste? I don't think it copied. And I do not like that. Because I know and I'm thinking about it, I'm not going to do the same mistake again. I'm just going to copy. Just cream cheese. Oh yeah, this is where no, that was. What? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know it's loading, and there's like one video's loading, and then you have. Okay, let me just restart this because this is not working and it is annoying. It's like buffering, and I think I made a mistake. What are we talking about? Hashtag what? Hashtag is happening? Hashtag questions. Confused. Okay. Obviously, people lie about life, and that is how life works. Oh, I also realised the thing's more than 3 minutes. Are we the first one that's on technically this side? Bad. Okay, because I carried on searching. That did not help. Oops, daisy. Also, I realised my review should be in film. She was- Something happened to grandma. Hashtag grandma. Hashtag injured. Hashtag what? Something. Something happened to grandma. Yeah, I love it that I've got two 15s. Oops a daisy. Making Cuphead plaguing test comment. Okay, let me just. I'm gonna just use this for template. 1. Make. 2. Make. 3. Cup. Head. 4. Play. 5th. Just 6. Comment. Okay, I'm gonna delete this actually, then.
Dad, something happened. to Grandma?
Jesus. I made an oops because this keeps loading stupidly. Stupidly. Why does it keep being like, I've been removed, I've been enter, removed, because that's not the right one. Yes, this was the one that I deleted, which is, you don't know why you even, but I deleted it because I thought that was the last one, because this is loading stupidly. Why aren't you loading? Why aren't you loading? Can you just load? Okay, stop, shut up, shut up, shut up, shh.
If it sits right here.
Okay, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, and then can you load? And then can you load?
Dad, something happened to Grandma. Something happened to Grandma? Yeah. What happened? She fell. She fell? Yeah, and she's hurt. She's hurt? How did she fall? I pushed her.
Confused.
I don't want to be a medic.
Okay, I'm gonna remove, first I'm gonna remove this. Wait, can it work? Thank you. I'm getting blah 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 da 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 da. Okay. No, your videos. Okay, so I'm gonna do the first minute for both because it's funny. That's why I hate how this thing loads, because videos go away, come back, and it's like, what is going on? What the beep is going on? Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do, though, is undo, go back. Well, I did that one, but who cares? Anyway, so I need to do search staff. I say that so often, I realize that is the most morbid thing that I could ever say. I need to search for Death. Can I know where Death is? Because I need him. It's like, what the... Okay, so, boom. 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 That's why I don't need to worry about, like, oh, what's going to be the next clip for making in case I, like, say something interesting because I'm running down the lines. I'm like, I know what's going to be the next making. It's going to be me here doing this exist, this exist. Here are my notes. I should know it's on this one. I'm gonna actually. fixing my microphone. Okay, so let's remove all this because that's gone. And let's go. Is this one? This one. Okay, this is on here. Meaning this is what I'm doing, so I'm just going to remove that for the time being because I don't need it. So this is 1345. I'm going to I'll talk about more the image, but I think I've mentioned 2 clips with, because technically I'm moving on, I'm going to move past all the images. Because the images are the fun one. I like the idea, I like questioning what an image represents, and it's fun. Because I've got Monday, Tuesday, and that's it. So there's 2 of these left. I'm so excited about Aspen Hotel Season 2 because I feel like that's going to be like so fun. Oh, I don't think I've got anything for that, so it doesn't matter actually. But first I'm actually going to copy.
Because the video got cut. Does this mean there'll be one more? Also,
Sorry. Part 5. There we are. This, as far as I'm aware, doesn't have tags, so as such, all I'm really gonna do is get this one. This up and just put the regular thing because I'm not win. So yeah, the reason why that is called Hazbin Hotel is because overall the filter supposedly back when it was on sort of like TikTok, that filter supposedly based on how the AI was programmed, and I'm doing them less and less because back then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna mess with it and be like, oh, look, doesn't this look stupid? And I'm like, well, technically I'm still supporting it because I'm showing what AI can do, which I do less of now because I don't want to use AI. I used it because I'm like, I didn't think I liked it. I just thought it was just funny, and like, yeah, this is. I don't get how this works, and some of them like I do think it's cool, like how you can get this weirdness to it. But overall, support normal artists. Was there a form of like, this is interesting how it transforms? Yes. But more of a, this is weird, but kind of weird interesting. I don't know. It was a very thing that I was like, I thought it was a good idea. Sometimes I posted it because like, this is hilariously stupid. But how is it related to Hazbin Hotel? Well, the AI said it was a Hazbin Hotel AI, so... Again, I didn't create the AI because I'm not smart enough to do any of that. Should I have uploaded it? Maybe. It's something that I'm like, I keep up because I'm like, I'm not going to delete it because I like, it's like the same reason why I do On This Day, because I'm like, it shows where I came from and where I am now. And that I think is interesting overall. I think that is more interesting than not doing that. So overall, I still do that. I still upload it. But in general, I just thought it was a fun idea. So overall, is it really connected to Hazbin Hotel the art? I don't think so. And other people in the comments have pointed out that it looks similar to like even other stuff not related to it. And like, I do like it, but it's just pale, and that's really it. But I do agree, it's not really connected. The reason I called it is because the photo was called that, so yeah. Fair point. Hashtag fair. Hashtag Hazbin Hotel. Comment. The amount. Right, no. Microphone.
Alone at last.
You probably couldn't tell me the color of my socks with any greater accuracy than... You probably couldn't tell me the color of my socks with any greater accuracy than a carnival second.
Objection.
Withdrawn. Charcoal gray. But look at that. You got one right. You match them to the color of your suit to appear taller. You also wear lifts and you've had the soles of your shoes replaced. One might think you're frugal, but in fact you're having financial difficulties. You wear a fake Rolex because you pawned the real one to pay your debts. My guess is to a bookie. I took this case pro bono. I am one of the most successful criminal attorneys in the state. Your vice is horses. Your BlackBerry's been buzzing on the table every 20 minutes, which happens to be the average time between posts from Colonial Downs. You're getting race results. And every time you do, it affects your mood in court, and you're not having a very good day. That's because you pick horses the same way you practice law, by always taking the long shot. You probably couldn't tell the color of my...
It's gonna be you just car covered in rice. Jesus, no. That would make me want to not do it. It's like, oh, thank you, but no, thank you. Yeah, why do I did that? Where but I? Charcoal socks. Hashtag charcoal. Hashtag socks. Watch movies. Confuse. Bad decisions. keep losing. Oh, I'm looking at the race. There's like two videos. One's at 80, one's at 60 for catching up. I feel like it's not going to catch up or even overtake. Maybe catch up. Okay, 10 left. Oh, it's overtaken. Ooh. Oh, it didn't overtake though for too long. Bad Decisions has gone first.
Wake up, Mom.
Okay, I'm gonna actually delete first. we're back! Yes! Woo! Let's go! So this is going to be a long one because... because I remember watching Fairy Tail, and I have watched the entire Fairy Tail. So I think like 3 times, and the original Fairy Tail has 100 episodes, more than 100 episodes. I'm like, dude, I love Fairy Tail. Do I forget certain points? Yes. Do I love the whole story? Love every single arc? Yes. I like it so much. I know a lot of people said it's all about like friendship gives me power and like fair, but I get it. I get the emotion. I get this. There's certain moments that I love so badly through this, and I love how it ends. And like me saying this makes me want to be like, do you know what? For the next couple of days, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna watch Fairy Tail, 1 episode a night, every single day, just 1 episode. I'm like, oh, that'll take me so long, but I am so tempted to actually do it. This is so good, and I so love it. It is a series I love, and when it came back to this, I'm like, wait, I remember this. Because if I'm correct, this is like, you have the moment in the original series where, I think it's Gildad comes back, and it's like, oh, you have to move the town, you have to fully like just rearrange the town because he's so destructive. And it's like, this I think was the quest he was on that like had him use his arm, if I'm not mistaken. And because of that, I love it. I love the character. I love it all. It is so fun with it all. With like the arm. And I think they talked about the 100-year quest being something. So they've already introduced it. And I love it. How they're bringing it back. We're also bringing back other points. And how they develop it is so fun. So yeah. So overall, the idea of the 100-year quest, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is they have to kill certain dragons, right? That's the idea. You're killing certain dragons, so that overall, the overall of it all, the bigger picture is that they sort of like would like mean that there will be a danger, sort of like I think Acne Logia, which was the final sort of major threat in the last series, the major dragon that sort of like Natsu defeated in the last series. So they're going to have 5 of these, and that's what I love. Because throughout, sort of like Fairy Tail, you dealt with powerful wizards going into demons, and then you dealt with a dragon. And the one thing I like about this goes, you have a dragon, now we have 5. And it's like, the amount of like stuff that you have through all the series, through all the villains, in a way. I like the idea, simplicity is like, we're not going to create, because like dragons were always seen as this big force, and they disappeared in the beginning, even though it's like dragons don't exist because like etc etc. But they're seen as such this big threat that like we're not going to create another like, oh by the way we've had this, you could. There was a race of this who were even more powerful than dragons. They're like, instead of doing that, we're just going to say that there's more. Which, that's the problem, is that there's a lot of them. And, like, dragons were built up, like the original series, to be this so powerful that 5 might actually be a problem. You know? And that I like. I also like that eventually one of the things that they do is they have a thing where like you have the hypnosis thing, perhaps I don't know why I thought about it for some reason, but you go to, because one of the arcs is them going to an alternative version of the world. everyone's the opposite, which is hilarious. And then you also have, and there's like, this is a world with like near no magic naturally, and they had their own stories about that, about like trying to sort of like regain this sort of magic in this world. And the end decision was, one, these were more natural in Edlius, but they, because of them studying the magic, you, one, have this story, two, have more of this, three, because each one of them are like having a sort of like a fire, a dragon style of magic, and each one of them had one of these. Like, this is Natsu's, this is Wendy's. Like, that was a whole joke, because you had the one other time, which I forgot his name, who has iron. It was like, oh, I didn't have one. And it was like, oh. So he has his whole thing, which I like, which overall that happened. But I like that we came back to it, which is fun, because of like they're having some dots, and there's an heaven scene where you have two characters who supposedly got reset, not reset, but like reincarnated in a way that's like they kind of didn't remember who they were, which I also liked as the end, where it's like, yeah, they had a chance to actually be someone, because maybe if stuff was different, they would have been together. And it's so dark with the curses. But overall, I feel like this introduces an interesting look at all of them, at all of the different characters. But overall, it's just fun. But yeah, this is one of the series that I was excited to do, and it does do really well with building the story. And at this moment in time, there's 5 dragons that you need to sort of like take care of, and 2 of them have sort of been killed. You still have 3 left, so I'm gonna see, is it gonna be 2 series? Because like the last one, they just dealt with more and more. Like, you didn't really have, here's the main plot, and then here's the end. It's quest after quest after quest, just dealing with another scenario. The overall scenario is just basically fairy tales together. And I love one person who said this, and I love it fully, where most animes has a protagonist. And you can make an argument that Natsu is a protagonist. I would say you're wrong, because there are several arcs that don't really focus on Natsu in a way. Besides like the last one heavily but I think that's because there was the END, and that sort of like wraps up his thing. I feel like what people are saying is true, where there is no main protagonist because Fairy Tail as a whole is the protagonist. And this more, so like, I like this. I like where this is going. I feel like it's not going to be as long as Fairy Tail was, because Fairy Tail was long. But I really did enjoy this. And I really do think you will enjoy this. And you should watch this. It is so good. And maybe I should watch Fairy Tail and then do that. I don't know. But I love Fairy Tail so much. So yeah. So I hope you enjoy, and good night. So yeah. So I hope you enjoy, and good night. Fairy Tale 100 Year Quest. Hashtag Fairy Tale 100 Year Quest. Hashtag Season 1, hashtag review.
So Penny tells me you're working as a waitress. Bye bye. It's a Victorian style house creaking, falling apart and probably haunted. Ready to be. Just let me. Oh, I love that. W show. 100%.
Why is this not loading? I uploaded a video. Da, 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 da. Ah! Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest Season 1 Review. Hashtag Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest Season 1 Review. Brian. Yeah. Oh, that's what it was. Goodbye. Okay. My reviews, DVDs, anime, fantasy. So yeah, I hope you enjoy and good night.